So we're continuing our run of all mountain ski tests here in the sunshine in La Clusaz, and I've just been out on a ski which I had no preconceived ideas about because I've never skied it before in my life. It's the K2 Mindbender 89 Ti. It also comes in a 99 Ti and a 108 Ti, so you're sort of going from mid-fat to even fatter. For me personally, this 89 Ti was the one that I wanted to try because it's a little bit closer to what I would normally ski. I normally ski on a sort of piste performance race carving ski, so 89, just under 90 mil underfoot is good for me. As soon as I start knocking the door of 100 mil underfoot and beyond, I start to feel it's a little bit fat for my type of skiing. So coming into it with no preconceived ideas was quite exciting because I thought, well, this is interesting, this. And when I looked on the K2 website as well, they had a little slider about the flex pattern. What's the flex like? Basically, how stiff is it and how does it move? And it goes from playful to precise. And this was actually up towards precise, 1 being fully playful, 10 being fully precise. And this was up at 8. So this is pretty precise in its flex pattern. It's also got a Titanal layer in here and a Y-shaped profile. So you've got these two sort of forks and then a single tail of the Y there, so the sort of like the beef of the ski, the guts of the ski is in a Y shape, and I thought that was quite interesting as well because you're giving it a little bit of sort of, you know, ease of use at the front end here, but you're giving it some rigidity, some stiffness on the edges, and that's what I want from a ski because I want something that I can put on an edge and carve. And I really could with this. And something else that was interesting that I found out about this ski as well is that it had, you know, very much a sort of regular camber. And what rocker there is a sort of really gradual low rise. It's a short rise rocker at the rear and a gradual sort of slower rise at the tip. So very much a traditional camber for the bulk of the ski. And again, that's something I like. I don't necessarily want to get on a pair of skis that are really fat and look like a pair of Turkish slippers because they curl up and down at the tips and the tails so much. And this doesn't do that. Looking at the base, it's absolutely on point. I think it's super cool. It fits with that whole sort of all mountain, a little bit loose, a little bit fun, a little bit free ride kind of thing. The muted graphics on the top are good as well. So I was getting a lot of good feelings and a lot of good vibes from the ski as soon as I got on it. And like I say, for somebody who's never skied this kind of thing really so much before, and I've never really skied a K2, well, never skied a K2 Mindbender before, I went into it with an open mind and I thoroughly enjoyed it. I thought it was great. We're skiing slushy snow, the sun's come out, it's variable terrain, we're on the piste, we're off the piste, very much all mountain, and I really, really enjoyed it. And I think for me, I really enjoyed it because I took it in the right length and the right waist width for me, which was a 176 and it was an 89. So maybe on a bigger day, a more off-piste day, I'd take it slightly longer and slightly fatter, but for today, this was perfect. And again, it gets me thinking, if I'm going on holiday and I can only take one pair, and I'm skiing 1 or 2 weeks a year, if I'm a sort of like mid to upper level skier, I want something that's going to be easy for the duration of my holiday. This is definitely one that I would put on my shortlist. So go and chat to your local ski shop, do a little bit more research, but the K2 Mindbender 89 Ti should certainly be on that shortlist. If you like the sound of that and you want to find out more about what else we've been up to for this week here at the SIGB Ski Test, as always, check the website and the YouTube channel for the rest of all our video reviews.